So this is I've lost track of how many songs. I think it's 12 or 13, somewhere between 12 and 15 songs now. I don't have I could probably count them or whatever. It doesn't really matter. It's the point where you uh, hopefully the content outweighs just the quantity. I don't know. This one I made as a riff for TikTok sometime later in the year last year, sometime around September, October, I think. And I always just thought, okay, I like that main riff because it sounds kind of cool. The the leady part thing that I made, and I just was like, okay, I can just chunk, dun, 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 and then put the other part on top. And I wanted to flesh out something a little bit more. Not really. The part that really held this up was the drums. I kind of wanted to do something, but then I just don't have. I mean, you think I suck at guitar? I really suck at drums, uh, and I wasn't able to. So I just said, okay, well, the drums are just going to be the driving force. The drums are just going to be the part that makes everything move, and it basically just keeps time, right? So what I ended up doing is just making straightforward drums, and then just making them pound a little bit harder. So put like the floor tom on it just to put an emphasis on the chunking part, because the like the melodic or whatever, the lead part or whatever you want to call it, is just right in front on the mix, and then everything else backs down, and it just fills the space in, like the bass drum and the bass itself comes in. And I just wanted to have a driving force, because it's the song's called Death Prevails. I had the song and then I just put the title on it because it feels like kind of a triumphant thing, but it still has this ominous feel to it. Because I mean, death prevails, death always wins eventually, and this is just going to be the just like the march of it. It feels kind of like the other piece that I did. It has the chunking part, but it has just a different. But this one's kind of more of a slidey thing, and I hadn't put together a Grave Fear song since the beginning of November. I think it was in the last one. Burn the Churches came out, so I hadn't been. I've been busy December. I just really didn't do almost anything, and then January I started picking up and started doing riffs again and started playing guitar more. And I had that, and I was like, oh, I can just make something, not necessarily the best song in the world, but it is a song. It has something. It has some sort of substance to it. So that was my jumping off point. I already have other ideas I want to do, but that was the part where I was like, okay, if nothing else, this is going to be a small piece that I can put together and start that ball rolling again. So I really don't have any other thoughts about the song other than that. It's like, I like the fact that it's driving and it's a moving song and it just pounding. That's the big thing about it. The song just moves. So that was the newest Grave Fear song, Death Prevails, and I think it's a good jumping off point. There should be more stuff coming out hopefully in the next couple of months. I like to try to do a song a month. That's maybe a bit ambitious, but it'll be, if I can make like 6 more songs this year, I think I'll be happy. Ideally, I'd like 12 or 14, but I think a song every few months is going to be sustainable at least. But anyway, new Grave Fear song. I think I'm pretty happy with how it came out sonically. The structure could always add a little bit more, but I don't want to make it too complicated because I'm not that good at it. So if I start complicating it, it's just not going to happen, and I'm just going to get overwhelmed and not do it at all. So more Grave Fear songs coming out, but here's this one, and I'm pretty happy with it.